It was a really good team effort. I love it when everyone scores. Everyone can give us something. And I think it was first half everyone had scored, so it was just something for us to build upon in the second half.
Let's start with Cora, Maria, Jack, Ryan.
Kim, I know you talked about earlier this week just getting back to your guys' identity tonight. It felt like a lot of the issues from last game got fixed, bench scoring, pressing a lot. Just how happy were you with particularly the press tonight? And where do you feel like maybe the team took a step forward in that area?
Yeah, I think we had good ball pressure early. We were rotating as a unit. I thought we were going in transition more on offense, and I think we have our most fun when we get something from everyone.
Coach, I know you like the multiple scores in the scoring column, but the 23 assists kind of stands out too. How happy are you about that stat?
Yeah, that's something we've wanted all year. We wanted it to be around 22, so 23 was good. That's one of the first things I said when I got in the locker room.
Jewel, how have you seen Kanaya improve over the course of the season, and how important is it for her to contribute, especially now in SEC play?
Yeah, I've seen her improve a lot. I think just her effort and energy is always there. You're always going to get that out of her, and she sparks us on our press, just getting deflections and turning people over. And then you also got to see her offensive side when she pushes in transition. Other teams can't stop her.
Kim, you've already mentioned a couple of times getting something from everyone tonight. How encouraging is that to get that after a game where you didn't against LSU?
Yeah, and now we just got to build upon it. We got to get it every night.
And before just kind of finishing down the stretch of games today, finished the game 19-2 run, what led to that dominant finish?
I think we had great energy, and that helped, and I think they got tired.
The players specifically, we're very excited when Avery Strickland got the contested layup. Tell me why that was so exciting for you guys, and then also getting to 99.
Go ahead.
Okay. I just feel like she works so hard in practice, and she got the chance to go out there and show what she can do, and we just hyped for her. Like, we had her back always, and we're going to stick beside her.
Z, Kim said on Sunday that you've just kind of been in a different mental space that's helped you kind of take off. Just could you describe it, maybe what clicked for you or what's helped you have string together these strong performances?
Honestly, I'm just getting tired of getting yelled at about it. So I just decided to, change my attitude, and good things coming from it.
So you're saying I was right?
Yeah.
Jewel, I can't believe there's, 5 games left in the regular season. You know how important seeding is in postseason. Just how important is this, the 2 at home you've got and then the 3 more to go?
Yeah, that's what we've talked about, just knowing the games that we have coming up next and knowing how important each one is and taking them all seriously, and then just stacking wins.
You kind of touched on it a little bit, Coach, but until those last 3 minutes, everyone on the court had points and at least 1 rebound. Just what do you think led to it being so diverse for rebounding and scoring tonight?
I think we shared the ball, and so the ball didn't just get stuck. We moved the ball around on offense. Everyone gave something on defense, and I think when we do that and our energy is good and we're all connected, then it just all kind of flows.
This game obviously played for KC. I noticed some of you had bows in your hair and others didn't. Was there a reason behind that?
I just feel like Kaya was most definitely on us about putting the bows in our hairs. So I just feel like we came out there to support. And, yeah, that's really what it was, honestly.
Jewel, Auburn had cut the lead to 11 points late in the third quarter, and then right after that, Jill hits that 3 at the end of the buzzer. You guys end the third on a 10-2 run. How important was that moment in particular when, Auburn was getting back in the game for you guys to really slam the door shut right then?
Yeah, I think it was huge. I think we were just being really poised, and Sam got into the paint and took her time even though the shot clock was winding down, and Jill made a great shot.
Z, how nice has it been to not only have a couple great performances and string together a few games? How much for your confidence and just what you going on?
I feel like it feels amazing, like just not being in that drought anymore, and like playing real comfortable and confident. Like, it's really fun.
Kim, I know that this is a little bit different this year with everything you went through in your personal life, but do you find that this SEC slate is more
draining at this point in the season as opposed to your first years as a head coach?
Yeah, it's tough. It's brutal. You don't have a night where you can breathe. You have to show up every night. You have to keep getting better. Yeah, it's by far the most challenging basketball of my career.
Z, what do you think makes Jewel so effective from shooting from deep?
Her confidence. And we be staying on her to shoot the ball because sometimes she don't want to shoot it. But we be telling her, like, you're an amazing shooter. Just shoot the ball. Like, we be giving her that confidence to shoot it.
Coach, you finally get your Sunday game. You only get one in February, but
Yeah.
it's coming up next. Just how big is that game? I mean, Ole Miss is definitely a tough team, and how much do you want to see a big crowd for that noon tip?
Yeah, we love a Sunday game. We do think those are our best crowds, and that's a really, really big game for us because it's a talented team, a tough team, and I think we feed off the crowd.
Jewel, how much easier does it make the offense when you have Z playing how she has the last couple games?
So much easier as a shooter, just her rolling to the basket hard, knowing that she's very athletic and get good looks in there, and then having, defenders have to decide, are they going to go on Z or are they going to go on me? And I think that helps our overall offense as well.
Kim, the last couple of games, the turnovers have been higher than the season averages would indicate. Are you starting to maybe get concerned with the types of turnovers you have?
Yeah, I think we just get sloppy at times. I think we play a little too fast. I also think our past couple games, we're getting more possessions than we had, so that is a good thing, but we want that number to be around 12. So we were 2 above that, and a lot of them were just unforced travels right there, back to back in a row. Start of the second half, I think we were a little sloppy.
Joel, Z obviously just mentioned that confidence factor, the team factoring that into you. Just in moments where you kind of do hold back, what do you think does hold you back from taking those shots, and just how the team has inspired the confidence in you?
Yeah, I think myself, honestly, just myself. Sometimes I don't realize how open I am because I know teams are going to try and run me off the line, but just, being comfortable and being confident in myself because I know my teammates and coaches are and me, so it's really just myself.
Kim, a non-game question. Just the Department of Education rescinded its guidance on Title IX with the revenue sharing. I wasn't sure if you had been able to read up on that or have any thoughts on that.
That's the first that I've heard of it. That was today.
It was recently.
Z, a follow-up on your play. Looking at you in clips of Miami last season and then looking at you this season, you are a completely different player. Yeah. What has been the difference here?
What's the difference? I wouldn't say I'm in a box anymore. Yeah, like Coach Kim, my best friend. I just feel like she just lets me play freely because she has the confidence in me. She pours into me every day. And so I feel like I needed that, and I didn't have that in Miami. No problem.